Hi, this is Shirley, the herb lady. Echinacea. The Cheyenne used the leaves and the roots as a tea for sore throats and gums. Also, they chewed the root for the same ailment. The Crows used the fresh root for tooth pain. The Comanches used it for the toothaches and sore throats. The juice from the root was used for colds and cramps and stomach cramps. Montana Indians chewed the flower to increase the saliva flow. The fresh root was placed on the toothache until the pain was subsided. The Omaha Indians used it for enlarged glands such as mumps and distemper on horses. Dr. Miles used the tincture and he got instant relief on rabbits. Echinacea is applied to open wounds and painful swelling, and tinctures immediately relieves pain. It relieves terrible swelling and pain. It relieves pain of cancerous growths. It is an intestinal antiseptic, destroys germs by building the resistance and cleansing the system so the body itself can resist the germ. It is a treatment for malaria, fevers, measles, chickenpox, and scarlet fever. It has been used in infants for cholera, prevents the extreme nervousness. It has been proven to destroy viruses from meningitis carrying the disease. It has been used for severe ulcerations of the throat, the mouth, with good results. It has been used for tonsillitis. It has been used for mucus conditions of the nasal tract, of which it runs the rundown condition, often associated with skin problems, eczema. Echinacea will remove gastral pain, and it's also good for offensive gas if you keep having gas, because what it does is a lot of times your white blood cells is not doing right. Like my husband, he has white blood cells because he's been sprayed with different chemicals in Vietnam War. Echinacea will bring the white blood cells up, and so because they're supposed to be 4 or above when you take your test, and his at one time was 2.5, but we got it up to almost 4 by just taking the different herbs that he had to take. There was a gentleman, 45, who became weak and lost all his hair and began to show symptoms of psoriasis and seemed to be weak, and he lost his fingernails and his eyes began to ulcerate. He was given echinacea and began to gain back his weight and good appearance within 6 weeks. So all it does is work with your white blood cells and makes them healthy, and the white blood cells works with infection, and infection, we get rid of the infection and your body feels healthier. Echinacea has been employed for insects, snake bites, and poison snake bites. Echinacea is recommended for blockage in the lymphatic system and for blood cleansing. The only time that we see that it fails is when you don't take enough of it. So if you just take it once and that's it, but if you take it a couple of days, most time it knocks about anything. But don't overdose. Don't just keep taking it and say I won't get sick, because within a week or two you should be off of it. And then echinacea exhibits a mild antibiotic against staph and strep. In 1953, Dr. Oke found activity white blood cells and stimulated the regeneration of cellular connective tissues. In 1978, Wacker of Frankfurt found echinacea to protect the cells against virus, influenza, herpes, and allergies. In 1981, Wagner of the Institution of Biology discovered echinacea stimulates the F cells. They activated 20 to 30% more of the T cells of stimulation. Echinacea prevents infection by activating the immune system, especially in persons whose immune system has become impaired. Like if you've got a weak immune system, echinacea will help to rebuild it. The potential use for infection, especially the case of cancer, where the immune system is all completely broke down. In 1972, Jacobson used echinacea, which inhibits the growth of tumors. Echinacea is used for insect and spider bites. Originally, it was used for snake bites. what they did is they added it to and pulled the pulse out. Using it for wounds, they had red streaks from injury, can indicate a possibility of blood poisoning. When you can use it for a mouthwash for pyorrhea. You can apply the product when any place where it's weeping like eczema, and it will help heal that. And what it does is it fights colds, it relieves pain, it's anti-inflammation, it combats skin disease, it boosts mental health, it treats upper respiratory system, it fights infection, it promotes the C4 cell that activates and increases the white blood cells in your immune system. It helps the white blood cells to attack germs, and you take it only when you need it. Then you lay it aside until you feel like something else is coming on. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about Echinacea. Thanks. Bye.